shadows of a bustling city, a small soul struggles to survive. Neglected and alone, this dog's future seems bleak. A woman, she crouches down, offering a piece of sausage from her lunch. The dog cautiously approaches and takes the food, its tail wagging slightly. With tenderness in her touch, Sarah welcomes the frightened dog into her sanctuary. Sarah brings the dog inside her home. She prepares a makeshift bed out of cardboard and blankets, placing it in a warm, quiet corner. Sarah fills a bathtub with warm water and gently lifts the dog inside. The dog hesitates at first but soon relaxes as Sarah soothes it with gentle strokes. With each stroke of her hand, Sarah washes away the dog's fear, replacing it with trust and comfort. Sarah dries the dog off and wraps it in a fluffy towel. She then sets out a bowl of fresh water and nutritious food. Nourished and cared for, the dog finds solace in the warmth of Sarah's home. In the embrace of nature, the dog rediscovers the joy of freedom, running and playing without a care in the world. Sarah takes the dog outside to a fenced-in yard. The dog tentatively sniffs around before bounding off with newfound energy. Sarah sits on the grass, watching the dog play with a smile on her face. And as the sun sets on another day, Sarah sits beside her newfound friend, their bond unbreakable, their hearts forever connected. Thanks to Sarah's kindness and compassion, a once-forgotten dog now has a second chance at life. Did you know that dogs can't survive very long without food and water? Dogs can usually go 3 to 5 days without food, however, this is not ideal. If your dog has gone 2 days without food, it is highly recommended you call a veterinarian if you haven't already. A recent study looked into just how long they can go without these essentials. Scientists found some surprising results. When dogs don't drink water, they start feeling bad in just 1 or 2 days. They might breathe harder and get tired easily. If they keep going without water, their bodies start to fail, and they could even die. Not having food isn't as bad for dogs as not having water. They can go longer without food. But smaller dogs and puppies can't last as long without food as bigger dogs can. The study also showed that when dogs don't have enough food and water, they get sad and anxious. They want to eat and drink because it makes them feel better. So, it's important to make sure your dog always has enough food and water. It keeps them healthy and happy.